Welcome into another video in my series where we're going through testing every single weapon inside of Modern Warfare 3 to see just how viable these weapons are for you to use inside of your Modern Warfare 3 Zombies games. This is going to include the aftermarket parts, the aftermarket conversion kits, and the MW2 weapons. Now with Season 4 dropping, I have to say there has been some changes to weapons that are used inside of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, that is for sure, including one particular attachment that is come to the forefront for sure in Season 4, and that is incendiary rounds. I've probably said that wrong, but that's okay. So today, we're going to be taking a look at a sniper rifle from MW2, the SPX-80, and we're going to be taking that through all three tiers, taking on bounty contracts all the way through. So if you guys are new around here and you like to see how weapons perform inside of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, make sure you're subscribed with those bell notifications turned on so you're not missing out any future uploads from myself on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. As well, this coming Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my streams will start back up. You will find the link for those down in the description, and I would love to see you guys come and support me over there as I play a ton of custom zombies and other zombie-related games. So without further ado, let's get to the SPX-80 sniper rifle review video today. Alright, so here we are spawning in, and today we're going to be checking out something and a weapon class that I usually rarely use and try and stay away from, as I just don't do very well with these. But today, with the new incendiary rounds that seem to be getting a massive buff for Season 4, we're taking a look at a sniper rifle today. We've got Orion camo on there and a blueprint, so we're going to keep that, as I think it's a beautiful combination, and run through the match. Now this weapon surprised me as we progressed to see just how much stronger this gets. Stick around to the end of the video. You may feel sorry for Zhorde by the end of this video, that is for sure. So when we spawn in and we do weapon testing videos here, I spawn in, I put on my perks with no extra additions to the weapon to make it any stronger. So we're taking on our first bounty of the day, which is a Mangler at white rarity, no pack-a-punch and no ammo mods at all on the sniper rifle. And I was impressed. Like, the damage was already there, but you know, not what I had been hearing about this sniper rifle for sure. But you can see the critical damage on a sniper rifle on a bounty contract is doing a lot of damage for sure at white rarity, and I would expect it to, as sniper rifles are going to hit very hard for sure. Amazing loot out of our first bounty of the day. Holy smokes, I got a PAP 2 crystal out of a tier 1 bounty. I couldn't believe it. So the next thing to do was head off to Pack-a-Punch, make sure we melee the machine to keep that camo and blueprint combination on the SPX-80, and then it was to grab a bounty contract and see if pack-a-punching the sniper rifle is what gave us the magic, because I have heard just absolutely amazing things about this sniper rifle, in particular using these ammo on there. So we found our bounty contract, and first shot I wasn't able to hit the critical, like I said, me and snipers, but holy smokes, that second shot took off like 2/3 of his health bar in one shot. I couldn't believe it. I was super excited at this point to push on. Now I put on my legendary tool and my napalm burst, and I was really excited to grab another bounty contract and just see if we could one-shot a bounty contract inside of tier 1, pack 1 legendary with napalm burst. Like, what? Are you kidding me? That would be absolutely crazy. So we went and picked up another bounty contract inside of tier 1, and I was really excited to go and check out this mimic and see what we could do. And holy smokes, one bullet, and we took out that mimic bounty contract inside of tier 1. I was flabbergasted. I couldn't believe it. Super surprised. So at this point, all I wanted to do now was head into tier 2 and grab another bounty contract and see if we can duplicate this inside of tier 2, being pack 1 legendary with napalm burst. Like, holy smokes, we just with one bullet took out a tier 1 bounty. I couldn't believe it. I've seen some tier 1 bounties get destroyed pretty quickly with some pretty strong weapons, but I've never seen them with one bullet. And our tier 2 bounty, when I hit the critical shot, was his entire health bar in one shot. I couldn't believe it. That was a tier 2 bounty. Pack 1 that we were able to just like one tap. I missed the first two shots, weren't critical, so they didn't take him out, but I hit him in the head with a third shot for critical. And then, you know, how does this work being a sniper rifle inside of tier 2, dealing with a bunch of crowd control? Not too bad. I mean, you're able to one-shot the zombies that are in front of you, so it's definitely very strong for sure. And then it was to grab another bounty contract inside of tier 2, but we had picked up that PAP 2 crystal from our first bounty contract of the day, so we didn't need to go and see the PAP 2 machine. We just threw on the PAP 2 crystal, so now we're PAP 2 legendary with napalm inside of tier 2, and I was fully expecting this to just like one-shot this mimic, and he had no chance. That was my expectations right here going into this bounty contract fight, and wow, just wow. If you guys haven't had a chance, put this together, go into a game, give it a shot. Even if it's a secondary, maybe bring in a pistol or an SMG so you got the movement on your main weapon. But this is definitely going to be your boss melter for sure until they decide to patch or nerf incendiary rounds. I'm not sure what they're going to do, because snipers are going to be strong and incendiary rounds add damage, but maybe they're adding, currently they run too much extra damage. I'm not sure, so I don't know how much longer this is going to be as strong as you're seeing in the footage, so definitely take advantage of it while you can. Stick through to the end of the video. We do have the weapon build for you there. Now, I was feeling really confident this. I wanted to run into the storm and see if we could find the Stormcaller, because I was trying to see if we could one-shot the Stormcaller, only pack 2 legendary with napalm on it, but I think somebody had already beat me to it, because there was no Stormcrawler inside of the storm at all, which totally surprised me. So I guess someone's already come in there and tried that. But I wanted to clear out some of the riffraff inside of tier 2 and just show you guys, you know, how viable this is. Is it viable for you to use inside of tier 2 when you've got a bunch of zombies coming at you? And you can see that you can just shoot through everything that's in front of you. You know, you've got 10 rounds with the build I have. A pack-a-punch, so you do want to make sure that, you know, you've got an eye on your ammo. That's definitely for sure. And here we got a tier 2 mangler, one shot, not a problem. He's gone. Couldn't believe it. So at this point, the only thing left to do is really take this into tier 3, throw on the PAP 3 crystal I bring in with me with every single match, and then go and visit the Wonder Fizz machine inside of tier 3 before we venture into tier 3 and see what this sniper rifle is capable of doing inside of tier 3. Like, I was so excited just being able to one-tap tier 2 bounties and tier 2 HVTs without an issue at this point. Like, all I wanted to do was grab a bounty contract and get to engaging this bounty and see what we can do. So we got ourselves a bounty contract inside of tier 3, which was lucky. We went and picked that one up. As you guys know, for Season 4, Tier 3 is absolutely insanely busy lately. But we got lucky and grabbed a bounty contract. It was a Mega Abomination, which was exactly what I wanted to show you guys. I was super excited about it. There was Zhorde, but check it out. We got him to fire up his laser attack, and look at this. One shot. The Mega Abomination bounty contract is complete. Absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. I've seen some strong weapons. The flamethrower comes to mind when that was definitely very strong, but this is beyond that. This is absolute craziness. It is so much fun to use this weapon. I was having an absolute blast using a sniper inside of tier 3. I can't believe I'm even saying that, but I was just having so much fun. I wanted to show you guys some crowd control inside of tier 3. It's definitely something that's viable. If you've got them all coming at you in one direction, you can kind of keep mowing them down, backing up and reloading. Disciple bounty or Disciple HVT inside of tier 3, one shot, no problem, gone. I mean, look at the carnage. This is absolutely insane. I've seen some strong weapons. We had to go and check out Zhorde, the Guardian of the Arches, for the first time today. Poor Zhorde. I felt really bad for Zhorde today, I must admit. But there we are. We got him into the cheese spot. One shot. Zhorde is done. Zhorde is done with one shot. I'm telling you, he is not a happy camper with me today. That is for sure. He gave me cash and a jug suit. There's another Disciple inside of tier 3. One shot, gone. Not a problem. This is absolutely insane. I wanted to take a moment here to show you guys the sinkhole in tier 3. Show you where it is on the TAC map so everybody is aware. If you do fall in and you have someone around, you can try and get them to get you out using a vehicle. I've heard that works. So, or drop a tombstone for them so they can, you know, get their stuff back when they come in next match. But definitely keep an eye out on that area on your TAC map for sure. Another Mega Abomination HVT inside of tier 3. One shot, gone. Absolutely insane. I can't believe the damage that this sniper rifle has right now in Season 4. Holy smokes. Like, we're just one-shotting Mega Abomination bounty contracts, one-shotting Mega Abomination HVTs. That one dropped me a Juggernaut suit. Unbelievable. the Mimic decided to grab me there. You know what, Mimic? I've had enough of you. Let's turn around and get rid of you with one bullet. Gone. Thanks for coming. See you next time. Like, I was just enjoying this to the max. Absolutely insane. We got another Disciple inside of tier 3, full health, one shot, boom. See you later, buddy. Thanks for coming out. And you know how much I dislike Disciples. How does it handle a whole crowd inside of tier 3? I took my energy mine in with me today, as I usually do, to help out with some of the crowd control. Being a sniper rifle, we don't have a ton of shots to go through a whole horde of zombies, so using an energy mine, your lethals, use my ether blade today is definitely a help, but it can definitely mow down a bunch of zombies for sure if you've got them coming at you in one direction. This is a sniper rifle that you guys can use for sure. You just got to constantly kind of be on the move and making sure you're keeping some distance. There's another Disciple inside of tier 3. I mean, just look at this. One shot, boom, he's gone. We're not going to talk about my aim, but the Disciple there, one bullet, he's gone. This is just absolutely insane. A Mega Abomination fired up his laser attack, one shot, he regretted that, he's dead. Like, this thing just absolutely destroys everything inside of tier 3 right now. Like, absolutely everything. It is insane. I've seen some really strong weapons, but this has taken the cake for sure right now. Holy smokes. Also, I went and grabbed the loot from that Mega Abomination, and for some reason up here, the zombies won't come up here. They will chuck meat at you, though, so that's not a viable place to hang out, but very odd. I don't know why they can't mantle over just that small little area. And then we got Zhorde, the Guardian of the Arches, to come and attack me again. Fired up his laser attacks. Sorry, buddy. Zhorde is gone. One shot again. Like, this is just absolutely insane. If you need to get some loot, you want to re-up, you know, you maybe want to bring this one in and farm some Mega Abominations inside of tier 3, grab some loot from them. We got a PAP 1 crystal out of Zhorde that time. We got a epic tool out of Zhorde that time, so not bad at all. Not bad at all. But I have to say, like, another Zhorde just standing there. One shot, boom, he's gone. Like, this is ridiculous. Go give this a shot. I can't recommend this enough for you all. Holy smokes, I was having so much fun just taking this and just absolutely eliminating any HVT, any bounty that came at me, any zombies, not a problem. Just take them out, aim down sight, fire away. These guys are all gone. Holy smokes. This is definitely something I feel like they're going to patch. So if you need to get some stuff done, maybe some bounty contracts, maybe you got to kill a bunch of HVTs, maybe you got to kill a bunch of Mega Abominations or something, this is definitely something I recommend that you go in and use to complete those bounty contracts. Like, it just absolutely wrecks everything. And then I went to leave, and Zhorde was like, hey you, I've had enough of you, come back here. So he started, you know, growling at me as he would, and I said, okay, you want to bring it on? That was not a good choice, Zhorde. That was a bad decision. Choosing to engage me with this thing was nuts. Look at how confident I was feeling when I fought Zhorde right here. I didn't even bother trying to, like, move out of the way. I'm trying to get Zhorde to turn around and just look at me so I can fire one bullet into that mouth. I fired that one, but I don't think I got it right in. Zhorde was charging. I was hoping I could get him in the charge, but I didn't. Couple more shots here I missed, and then we jumped over the edge to get him to fire up his laser attack. And as soon as he did, that was the end of Zhorde. Fired up. Goodbye. One bullet. Gonzo. This is absolutely completely broken. I don't want to say it's completely overpowered, but it is completely overpowered for sure. Got another PAP 2 crystal out of Zhorde. Made it out to the exfil. I wanted to get out of here. I was having too much fun taking care of Zhorde. We were inside, 10 minutes to go in the match, and what an exfil chopper. Like, had so many zombies join me on that chopper. Holy smokes. Unbelievable. Now, before we get to the end of the video, a big shout out to our channel's first member. So thank you so much. I was not expecting that. Holy smokes. Unbelievable. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, as always, here's the weapon build I used for today. So let's have any changes that need to be made to that down in the comment section. Work together to come up with an amazing build for this for us all to use. And the camo that I was running on that today is from the MW2 Mastery Selection, and it is the Orion. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you guys in the next one.